Hello, I am doing a quick live on narcissism. I will try not to go beyond 5 minutes. So if I am rushing, I hope I don't sound as though I'm rushing. Anyways, narcissism is a hot topic. Everyone seems to either know a narcissist or is a self-aware narcissist. All right. And so what I intend to do is to bring some perspective and help us to clearly understand what we are dealing with, because I know a narcissist or two. All right, so let's talk about it. I googled the meaning of narcissism, and based on Wikipedia, it says narcissism is a self-centered personality style characterized as having an excessive interest in one's physical appearance and an excessive preoccupation with one's own needs, often at the expense of others. And everyone, anyone who have ever dealt with a narcissist know it's the gospel truth. All right? But the conversation of narcissism recently started, maybe within the past 5 years, I'd say 5 years, give or take. But we need to understand that narcissism is a manifestation of the spirit of pride. It's a manifestation of the spirit of Leviathan. It's an ancient spirit, an old spirit with a different manifestation. We see Leviathan being talked about in the book of Job, in the book of Ezekiel, in the book of Psalms. We see the presence of the spirit of pride in the Garden of Eden. All right, so it's not a new spirit. We are not dealing with a new spirit. It's an ancient spirit coming with a new name. Narcissism is a spirit of pride. It's a spirit of Leviathan. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1 to 5 accurately describes a narcissist. It says, but understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty, for people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unpeaceable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness but denying its power. It says avoid such people. All right, and so this is an accurate description of a narcissist. They love themselves. Lovers of money. They love to use money as a weapon to manipulate people around them. They love to withhold money. They tend to be stingy. They tend to control those in their lives with the use of money. Narcissists are proud, they are arrogant, they are abusive. Abuse is a major component of narcissistic behavior. It's either physical abuse or psychological abuse, but more often than not, there is a strong presence of psychological abuse. Sorry, another trait of narcissism is they're ungrateful. You can never do enough for them. They're just, and this is ungratefulness is a manifestation of the entitled behavior. All right, they are unholy, heartless. And those who have dealt with a narcissist know that they tend to appear to be soulless. And there is a reason for that, and I will explain in a later video. Slanderous, we know that. Without self-control, we know that. Brutal, not loving good. People who are obsessed with themselves, people who love themselves, don't love good unless it's their good. Treacherous, reckless. This treacherous here speaks of deceit, deception, covenant breaking. And we know narcissists don't keep covenant. It goes on to say reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness but deny its power. And people understand this. Narcissism is a spiritual problem. And while I am not anti-therapy, we need to understand that spiritual problems require spiritual solutions. So if you are a self-aware narcissist, understand that it's a demon and it needs to be cast out. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist, understand that it's a demon and it needs to be cast out. What you can do is pray, fast, and as God works, begin to seek deliverance or encourage that person to seek deliverance. Therapy cannot fix this. It is not a mental disorder. It's a demon problem, a demonic problem, demonic possession. Spiritual problems require spiritual solutions. So I hope this brings us some clarity. Have a good day. God bless.